artist Mark Kostabi. Famously did the artwork for Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 from Guns N' Roses. Has some of his art here at this gallery. I came to see it like sometime last month. It's closed now, but I wanted to take some photos of it while I was in there, but the gallery girl who was showing me around was so nice I didn't want to put her on the spot. But yeah, he's got some great mixed media stuff in there. His brother Paul is also a great artist, and Paul is one of the early members of White Zombie, and also the founding member of the band Psychotica, which was a big band in my world. And his stuff is great too. They're both great artists, but yeah, his, Paul and Mark are both great. It's kind of early here. It's 7 a.m.-ish. I just walked the girl to her work. It's very quiet here. This area, Lewis Street, is it's just mostly tourists because it's all. You can take a walk down here and just look around. It's all hotels, you know. It's nice though. I like it over here. It obviously, once the day gets rolling, it's a lot busier. I was looking at an article that was posted online about this new wave of hatred that is being fostered against the vax in such online dark corners as the hacker 4chan. It's levels of irony that are so vast, and that I almost feel like it's going to fold in on itself. And I'll show some stuff just to contrast how these people were treating people like me during the time when they wanted everyone to do the thing. Merciless. They tried to dehumanize people like myself. And now they have this, now the shoe's on the other foot, so to speak. They have a completely different attitude. And we've kind of seen this already with the thing about the floating the idea of the amnesty. This kind of takes it a step further, because I think the way people reacted to the amnesty thing was so bad. I don't think they expected that. So this is like a new tack. Like, okay, we're going to frame people who won't shut up about it as literal Nazis, like they do everything else. This also is not going to work. Unlike your average NPC drone person, we have a longer memory, and those of us with divinity, a connection to God, who were terribly persecuted by these people, wanted us in jail, wanted us in the hospital, or just killed. They wanted to make our lives miserable. And now they're complaining when, you know, some dudes on 4chan call them mudbloods, which is what they are. I mean, their blood is still fucked. It's sad. Like my someone close to me that got the thing. Not like I'm close with them, but they're in my circle. Has come down with all the things that you get from having the thing. It's like textbook. And one of us floated the idea to them that perhaps it was the thing that gave them these things. This is how you have to talk in current year. Oh my God, my long COVID. So they floated the idea that maybe it might be the thing that gave them the thing, and they didn't really react to that good. I guess they were very dismissive of it. I wasn't there. But it's a common story. I think on some level, they know. They must know. But the reality of having to face the situation of what they did to themselves, it's just too much for them. And I understand that. And if they weren't all trying to have me put in jail, I would be a lot more sympathetic. I mean, this person in particular is cool. I have no problem with them. I don't think they wanted me in a camp or anything. But, you know, the majority of the system tools did, you know? So it's hard to have any kind of sympathy for them now. And when it was made clear that this idea of everyone made mistakes, let's just forget about it. When that didn't go over good, now they're changing tack to be like, well, if you don't forgive us, then you're a Nazi. That's the new way to go about it. And like, you know, you don't want to see no one wants to see civil war. No one wants to see this kind of thing happen in this country. It would be a nightmare. But you can kind of see where people get backed into a corner. Like, all right, well, what, you know? Well, how do we solve this? There are people that just want to be left alone. And there are people that don't want to leave them alone. And the funny thing is, the people that don't want to leave them alone aren't prepared for any kind of conflict. The ones most prepared are the ones that just want people to fuck off. And there's always this Team Blue thing, like, what are you going to do, Chud? You going to fight the army? It's like, no, we're going to be fighting you. No one's going to be, when shit gets so bad because of the things people like you have done, when it comes to the point where there has to be some kind of conflict, why would they go rush the U.S. Army? They're going to come to you. You're the one that's going to be dragged. The U.S. Army didn't cause this. The U.S. Army would have been brought in because of what people like you are doing. So, this is the perfect be careful what you wish for situation. But they won't stop. They won't stop poking people. They won't stop it. And eventually terrible things are going to have to happen. We will see terrible things. And no one wants that. I always maintain that any kind of aggressive action toward your enemies, and in our case, these enemies are the beast. They are connected to the beast in such a way. They're a tentacle of the beast. They're doing the beast's work. So hurting them is only going to hurt you. It's only going to undermine what you're trying to do. You can't aggress on these people because you're dooming yourself. I mean, defend yourself, of course. But throwing aggression at this problem, it's only going to hurt you. Unfortunately, people don't want to hear that. A lot of people don't understand that. And yeah, we're going to see some terrible things because of people like this in this article, you know. It's too bad. Don't blame the teacher, blame the school.